Since the dawn of time, man has been curious. And for almost as long, the Vibes Broadcast Network has sought the truth. Investigate, discuss, explore. Okay, maybe in other episodes, but this one is just listen to the vibes.
The views and opinions of our guests may not necessarily reflect those of the host or the Vibes Broadcast Network. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Listen to the Vibes. I have returning here with me, Mr. Will Scoville. We've done a few paranormal shows, and we are going to talk a little bit about the paranormal, but he's got a new project that we want to try to get the word out on. And also, he has a little channel on YouTube called Ranch Rehab, and they get on there. They do all that do-it-yourself stuff. Will, do you like to do it yourself?
Yes, myself, other people.
Yeah.
We like to make it a whole community around here.
Yeah, we like
An
to get
anonymous
things
sort of
done.
way.
That's right.
Right.
Well, this episode, we decided we're going to relax a little bit, be a little goofy, be ourselves, and, just really have a good time. Most of the time, I have to be kind of stoic, when I'm doing shows.
I know, you gotta, keep your eyes on the prize. You got your script.
Yeah.
You got to ask those questions, and you got to make sure you pay attention and listen to the responses. Here, you can just kind of chill and take a mental vacation.
And I like the fact that Jennifer's here because she seems to laugh at all my jokes. So
of course.
I think I'm going to be a hit tonight.
Yes.
You are, yay!
Yeah.
A dad joke will pop up at some time. No, so you guys got together and you bought you some property not too far from where I'm living. I need to get out there and see it. And
Yeah.
I haven't seen all the videos, but I do catch quite a few. I thought it was hilarious watching him trying to clean that swimming pool.
Yes.
That was pretty good. And then somebody just jumps in and cannonballs me while I'm trying to get some damn work done.
Oh.
So
That was fun.
what made you guys decide to do that?
Well, I thought it'd be for good content for the channel.
Right.
And it's fun, and it's 100 degrees outside, so might as well get in, clean the pool a little bit, do some work on it, and then you can throw on the bikini and jump in and have some fun.
He was like, "That's not right. You need to do it again."
Yeah, over and over and over. Yeah, but the stunt guy in me was thinking that what, if by chance she just hits me, like just
nails it.
Well, no, I'm talking about plowing into me.
Yes.
Like, if you plowing into me would be the funniest thing ever. That's good content, especially if I got hurt and everything. That's great content.
And how much of the ranch is falling apart now? I'm kidding.
No.
Oh, right. Everything.
Well,
It's
the
all going to pieces.
funny thing about it is that it's actually coming together. We're getting a lot of projects done, and we're learning a lot as we go.
That is true.
I'm looking at it like, you better agree with me.
We are. Honestly, I am having a great time, and we're getting a lot done. We're moving towards our goal for sustainability, all those things that you want.
Don't get her going.
I
She's
know.
gonna talk about
It's
canning
gonna go
and
crazy.
planting trees and all kinds of crap now. This is
To be honest
with paranormal.
To be honest with you, a lot more people are getting into fixing up their places, and money's tight with the new economy and everything, and it's already expensive as it is. But you go and you find a place that needs a project done. That's a great way to document, hey, this is where we started, now look at it. And and it's a testimony to, man, these guys might know what they're doing.
Yeah, and the thing is,
it's really cool.
we started out, we really didn't know a whole lot, but once you start swinging a hammer, you start cutting wood and all this, you start figuring things out.
Yes, you do.
Replacing toilets
and it's really exciting.
Building science. Yeah, it is
when
exciting.
You can accomplish something you never did before.
Yeah,
it's fun.
It's very fun,
and it's rewarding.
It's
there's
tell us how it's rewarding, Jennifer.
It's wonderful. I love it. Well, No,
So-
it really is. It's very rewarding. And you can teach your kids. I mean, not only that, but you can take things around your property and be resourceful, restore these things. It's awesome.
Yeah, yes.
It's just fantastic.
Well, I wasn't
That's all right.
sure.
I'll keep hitting your knee every time you talk to me.
I know, he keeps hitting me.
Did I get Jen and Will, or did I get the Hodge twins on here?
I
know. This is us every day, though. That's a thing.
I love it, man. I love it. And if you are into canning and all that stuff, I know a lot of people are interested in a lot of that, because doing your own seems to be where everybody's going to, at least in my circle. I've started growing my own vegetables. We make our own like seasonings and things with the peppers and stuff that we own.
Nice.
We have
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts and cauliflower and broccoli and like 4 or 5 different types of tomatoes and
Nice.
and
Oh,
the
yeah.
cilantro. Oh my God, I didn't realize
Oh, I
how
love
quick
cilantro.
cilantro, man, it'll grow fast.
Oh, wow.
And I also started growing catnip so I could drive the cats nuts.
Nice.
So you guys might not know this, but in our backyard, we've got the Garden of Eden.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
it's an orchard.
It's an orchard back there. She
And-
turned it into an orchard. I need your help, folks. Come and help me.
It's crazy. But
Yeah.
it's going to be so cool to go outside and be
Yeah.
able to like pick fruit
Yeah.
or like almonds. We have black walnuts.
I'm
we
just
have-
gonna sit under a tree with a lawn chair and just eat figs all day long, you know?
You get
Hey,
your
why
fruit,
not?
you get your nuts.
Yeah, it was like California. The heck's
Oh.
going on here?
I'm gonna have to come get some apples in so I can start baking some pies.
I know, right?
Oh, and Will was so sweet. He got me a pear tree and a peach.
Yeah, that's how
Wow.
you kiss up around here.
Yeah.
You buy people trees.
Did you get her a partridge for Christmas?
A pear tree.
No, because not only you can eat
Hanukkah.
it, maybe a chicken. She get a chicken,
Yeah.
then we can eat it.
Hey man, you never know. The way things are in the world, you might need to, do some of that yourself.
Yeah, and the fact of the matter is, you check out our channel, Ranch Rehab DIY, and not only will you see us working on some sustainability projects, but also the 7 essentials for surviving the zombie apocalypse. Yeah, we have
that too.
we got a lot of great ideas on how you can shelter in place or bug out or whatever you want to do. We've got all the tools that you'll need for that sort of stuff.
Sweet.
Very true.
All right, so I'm hyping it up because I really enjoy the show, really do, and I think a lot of people can get some benefit from it. And so this is my serious moment. I'm going to put the link up to the YouTube channel, and I hope that y'all will go to the description, find it, and not only click on it and check it out, but subscribe to it. Without y'all's help, this just isn't possible. And the more you help, you don't realize how just subscribing to that channel, liking a video, commenting on a video, it really does help us. So, but you have something else coming up.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we do. So not only do we do DIY projects, but I've done a lot of other things in the past as well, including a little bit of paranormal investigation. I also did a movie based on what we were doing. But next spring, 2023, we'll be filming right here in Martindale, Texas, a movie called Damnable.
Yes.
Right. And it's inspired by true events. It's a paranormal thriller, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're into the paranormal, you like watching the various shows that are on out there, you're going to like Damnable, because I mean, it reminds me, obviously it's going to be different type of events, things will take place, but like if you like The Conjuring or whatever, things like that, you're going to like this, if you like Annabelle, all those types of movies, you're going to dig Damnable. Believe it. So
Well, I'm excited because I actually get to participate.
right.
Woo!
So yes, we're
I get
blessed.
to be an actor.
Very nice.
You're going to be blessed with your presence. Yes.
Very nice.
So you're going to have a beautiful speaking role, a nice supporting role, and it's going to be great too, because you actually play what you are, a paranormal investigator. So that's going to be really cool. It's gonna be really fun. So it's
Yes,
essentially,
very compelling.
yeah, this film takes place in, you know, quiet small town Texas, right here in Martindale, and things aren't always what they appear. You know, you've
True.
got some things going on, some strange occurrences happening in the house, a little mischievous, ghostly type stuff, right?
Some very strange
Yeah,
things.
and then something happens where that mischievous entity gets pissed, and you're gonna find out
Yes.
just what happens when you cross a demon.
That's
So
right.
yeah, it
It's
gets
all fun and games.
until you cross a demon.
That's right.
Well, I like it not only because, you know, I'm in it, but these independent films, I've gotten into them a lot more lately.
Mhm.
You know, even if they don't have that same, you know, Lucasfilm type sci-fi, you know, the special effects and all that stuff in it, your imagination comes out a lot more, and it seems more real.
Right.
It
Right.
really
And-
will be.
And we're getting away from I'm not trying to be political here, but you know, it seems like movies have agendas to them and they're
Right.
preachy. I want a movie that I can just sit back with a big old bowl of popcorn and enjoy it.
We will entertain you.
Yeah.
Believe it.
I believe it.
Because
That's right.
my mentality is this, and I've done this over and over and over again. Anytime I've worked on a project or whatever, and there's fight scenes or whatever, I don't mind taking a hit, you know. So now when it comes to our own film, and even though, you know, it's going to be independent and whatnot, we're going to film this, and the quality is going to be of such that you're not going to know really the difference between something you just seen released on Netflix and ours, except that ours is better. The quality is going to be awesome, and the reality of it will be pretty dang real, as far as, I mean, because there's going to be things that happen, there's going to be some bumps and bruises taking place and stuff, and they're going to probably be real bumps and bruises.
It's
Yeah.
definitely inspired by true events. Let's
Yeah.
just put it that way.
Yeah, well, yes, definitely. But yeah, people in the film, people meaning mainly me, possibly, might be taking some real bumps and bruises, and I don't mind. You know, I don't, black eye, bloody, no, I don't give a crap. It's for the film. It's content.
That's a sacrifice you must make for art.
That's right.
Yeah. And
That's your art.
And I've done it in the past. It's crazy. I mean, I remember doing this one film where this dude, he jumps up, gives me a triple kick in the chest, like ba ba ba, you know, nails me a good one, and boom, I got to hit the ground. Right, the ground is a concrete floor, and I've got short sleeve shirt on, so I have no pads, zero pads, right, over and over and oh yeah, and that was for no pay. You know what I mean? Imagine what I'll do for my own
a
film.
couple bucks.
Yeah.
No, I mean my own film. What I'll do for my own film. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
I
No,
don't give
absolutely.
I don't give a shit. I'll take a smash in the face. I mean, well, last year I did Lady Lawman, and I remember there's this one scene where I volunteered to get slapped in the face, right? But I had to keep telling the person, you got to hit me, you know, because it's gonna look. I don't want to take a slap in the face unless I'm gonna get drilled, right? Because if that looks dumb and it's a waste of my time. You know what I mean? I want something, bam. Then, you know, if it jacks me up a little bit, if it breaks a tooth in my head, then I'll whatever. I'm not. Well, it did, but yeah. Anyway, it was
So
great.
You're saving money on the special effects makeup.
Yeah.
It's
We do
real
have
blood.
we do have a little special effects makeup, which Jenny will be applying. But
another new job.
I know, yeah, it's gonna be one of your many things
One
that
of my
we
many
do.
jobs. Sorry.
So, but no, I'll take it. I'll take some hits. So yeah, you're gonna want to see this film, folks. You're gonna want to see some ass whipping going on, some real stuff. Like I said, I'll take some hits.
Well, I can't wait to start advertising for it and see what kind of buzz we get out of it.
I think there will be a buzz.
Yeah, there will be. And the thing too is, you know, we talked about Ranch Rehab a little bit earlier and stuff. And obviously it's not on it's not what we're talking about here, the paranormal stuff, but actually, there's been a lot of paranormal events that have happened in this house and on this property, right?
Yes.
So if you want to see some of these locations that we'll be filming in, go to Ranch Rehab. You'll get to see the whole ranch in its entirety. So you can actually see that. And then when you watch the movie, you're like, man, I remember watching, they made this project, or they made these signs or whatever in this workshop, and this,
and they mentioned something weird paranormal happening.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying though? They'll actually be able to see areas that you'll see in the film, but beforehand, they'll get a preview, so to speak. But there has been a lot of events here that have taken place that have freaked her out. She didn't even want to see some of the evidence that I had, because I got a whole bunch of evidence I've saved throughout the years, right? She didn't even want to see it because she was, no, this is happening here.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm scared. I can't even sleep.
Right. I couldn't sleep. Like at one point I was taking like sleep aids and stuff, just over the counter, crappy sleep aid stuff, because I would have to talk to him on the phone, FaceTime him, just so that I could go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I can't sleep.
What do you had things where a door was open and closed or something?
Okay,
like that?
it would lock. Okay, I would open up my door, a sliding glass door, and there's a definitive lock on it. And I was and after a while, over time, it would lock me out. I'd try to open the door and I could not get back in, and it did this probably 20 times.
And you replaced the lock.
I bought a new lock. I replaced it. I tightened it really good, so it was very hard to open and close, and it's done it again.
Yeah.
After we put the new
it'll lock you out. It's like, how does that happen?
And the lights.
But with the lock thing again, though, here's the deal: if you can kind of close it to where that lock could never engage, but it does. So. And then with the light, you have flickering lights and stuff too, which could be, you could even say, okay.
I thought the bulb was going out.
Yeah.
But it was one light, and it would do its own thing. So it would stay on after. But,
stuff like that.
Could be. It's an old house.
Could be electric, but how do hangers move in a closet by themselves?
That's another thing. And a door, my older son came by. It was really late. He's like, Mom, why did you leave the front door open? I said, I didn't leave the front door.
She's military. She locks everything
all the time.
Security.
Yes, I am like a freak about that. And so I was like, seriously, you honestly think I left the door open? He's like, well, I don't know, but I've been hearing weird things too. And he's the one who heard the hangers going on. So
yeah, so there's a lot of stuff been going on around here. So, and it's going to make it interesting to film here because, as you know, as a paranormal investigator, we're going to be running cameras and audio equipment and stuff. We might pick up something here, And
why vultures just have a home over there? I do not understand. Like, they just sit there like they're they sit there like they're like a little happy cardinals. They're like a little tiny bird.
Yeah, we got vultures that hang out in the back. And
they're not our friends.
The funny thing is that I'll go back there and they'll be kind of perched up on a pole or whatever. And then every now and then I'll go by there and they'll go like this. They'll kind of open their way and they'll just go like this and they'll hang out with their wings open. Like, come on. I'll nail you with a rock, dude. You better chill out.
But it's like it's their home. Like they hang out there. It's the weirdest thing. They think they're small or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But yeah, so there's a lot of events that actually happen here. But like I said, we got that we got the cameras and the audio and stuff rolling. You never know what you're going to pick up, especially later on when we listen to it through a good pair of headphones or something like that. That's when you really catch stuff because I remember when we were editing Voice of the Unknown, I had this lady doing the sound, right? She had a really good set of headphones. She calls me up at 3 a.m, right? I'm sleeping, like, what does this person call me for? Apparently they're doing sound design for me. And she heard some stuff in those headphones that almost gave her a nervous breakdown.
Oh, wow.
You know how to, because those things say stuff sometimes that, like, what? Yeah, really freaky. So, we might pick up some stuff while we're filming Damnable here.
So that's, I mean, if you catch something, you can use it, but is there any plans to maybe recreate some of that stuff that you're not able to pick up?
Yeah, I don't want to pick up anything. I really don't.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
yeah, I mean,
sorry.
nothing's happened lately, so.
I've been like,
But
freaked out.
But I think, since this film is inspired by true events, we are going to incorporate some of the things maybe that have happened here into it, which would be kind of cool, I think. And that's one of my rationales kind of for even using those words, that verbiage on a poster or a graphic, because I think it actually adds to the film. And if it's inspired by something true, right, that's really cool, because I think it makes it more watchable, because like I said,
and the whole goal too, though, for us is we want to give people hope after something like this. A lot of people have these things, and so that's part of it.
Yeah, we gotta maybe show you how to get rid of some of them, because I might need some help in the damn movie. I'm not saying that bad stuff could happen to me,
but it might.
Look at the graphic. Just look at the graphic of the show, folks.
Just look at it.
Just look at it. And when you see, that's just a little thing that actually might happen to me during the filming. So we'll see.
Well, you got to promise me that when you get the trailer, I get to premiere it.
Oh, of course.
We're gonna have a watch party that night.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be good. I think that'll be something that will go over really well, because like I said, I want to make this such a high quality where people see it and they're like legit, like damn, like damn,
Well, you're very capable of it.
Right. Thank you. I appreciate that compliment.
You're probably making her go damn all the time.
Right? But really, I want this.
Yes, I like this guy.
Well, the thing is, no matter what I do, I don't want it to be like kind of subpar or half good or whatever.
You're very, very
it
good at
pisses me
directing.
off.
Let's put it that way.
So yeah, I'm gonna make sure this thing is edited well, the sound's on par, cinematography is awesome, all that stuff. I mean, I'm buying new cameras and stuff, before we get ready to film. So everything's gonna be top notch. When I put the poster out, everything's gonna be top notch.
Yes.
It's gotta be.
I'm anxious, man. This is gonna be fun.
It's gonna be so fun.
It is.
And when you have
point.
actual paranormal investigators working on it, you make sure everything looks authentic. Yes, this would happen.
That is very important to us.
Yeah. Technical accuracy is very important, especially with this stuff, because there's nothing worse than if somebody watches a film or something and they can just nitpick the hell out of it,
Right.
I want somebody to watch this film and be like, damn.
They're gonna have the hair stand up. They're gonna get the chills. It's gonna be
like,
fun.
Damn, Damnable was awesome.
Damnable.
Damnable.
It was damnable.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be great. Right. And the thing too, it's kind of an exciting time. Pre-production is always a lot of fun, because you're setting up things, you're making arrangements, this, that, and the other thing. But also you got casting, because you're gonna be in it, obviously.
Right. And we need the right people for these parts.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Exactly. So I'm going to make sure that we get some amazing people coming in, actors and whatnot, and people that are believable in what they do. Because like I said, I want somebody to watch the film and say, this is awesome.
Man.
And so we need awesome. And then we treat awesome.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Whatever. Hey. Bring a sandwich and some water. No, we'll take care of you. We're going to take care of you.
We do. We're hospitable.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Well, I'll tell you,
we're awesome.
That night I was just laying there and I was contemplating going to bed, and my phone rings and I'm like, it's Will. I wonder what's going on.
Hello.
I'm like, what's up, man? And I swear he sounded like he just hit the lotto or something. And he's going, man, I got this idea. I want you to be a part of it. And he went through the whole spiel, and I'm like, yeah, I got to do this.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. You're going to be great for the part. Perfect.
That's awesome.
Perfection.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yes.
So
And the name of
wonderful.
your character is Mike Anderson.
Ooh,
You just look like a Mike
Mike
Anderson.
Anderson.
I don't know why you just look like one.
Mike Anderson.
Mike
Yeah.
Anderson.
I'll bring out my my inner actor. Let's see who I want. Sir Ian McKellen.
Oh, yes.
Hi, I'm here to help
Yes,
you.
yes.
I'm here. I shall help you get rid of your demons.
Bravo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those demons will no longer be a part of your life.
That is right.
I will dispel them with my own powers.
Yes.
And you just bring a bunch of guys in here and just start provoking like crazy.
Yeah.
If I'm going to provoke, I'm going to have to bring out my inner Zach Baggins. So,
There you go.
Ooh.
And I'll start running. Ah!
yeah. Dude,
Hear it.
bro, is that going to be our lines in the movie? Dude, bro.
Stop
Right.
running! Stop running! I always thought that was funny. Stop running!
Something's taking over my
Oh,
body.
Yeah.
that's a good one, right?
I don't feel good.
Uh,
Ah,
yeah,
it's just weird. It feels like something oppressing me.
that's right.
Why is he not saying anything?
Perfectly.
It's making me mad. I'm going to punch somebody.
Oh yeah, it's you oughta see, if you haven't watched Ghost Adventures and stuff, have you?
Oh,
No.
this
Thank goodness.
We're not really embellishing a whole lot here.
I
really.
believe you.
this is the light stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Now, who's gonna go in there where the entity that likes to scratch
Oh.
people and punch people? Who's gonna go and
Oh, yeah.
what's his name always ends up having
Aaron?
to go? Who's
Is it
that?
Aaron Goodwin?
Yeah, Aaron. Aaron's always the guy that gets the worst, crappiest places, and then Zach's like in this, nice air conditioned area. It's like,
Exactly.
you come out now. I want to talk to you now. I can take you on myself. All this craziness. And like,
Mhm.
dude, we don't do that.
Oh, good, because yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
You really haven't watched all my stuff, have you?
No, I haven't. Not
Yeah,
hardly any of it for good
No,
reason.
anything that I do, if it's investigation wise, it will be exactly what I do when I go on an investigation. So
Exactly.
you get ready to sleep for about 30 minutes or so in the movie. But is there anyone here? Can you give me your name?
Oh goodness.
Well, and the thing with paranormal investigations,
Nothing.
is
Wait, next question.
capturing all that evidence and everything. Most people think that you capture evidence, you listen to, okay, we're good, but no, it literally takes days and weeks to review everything once you've caught it. All that
Oh,
that
yeah.
footage. It's a long process. It really is like an it's an investigation.
I mean, just imagine doing a 6 to an 8 hour investigation, and you have 2 or 3 recorders that you have to go through, and then there's all the video footage. A lot of times you'll have 8 or 10 cameras, then you have to go through each one,
All
all every bit of it, and you can't turn away for a moment at all.
Yeah, because you're looking for
Right?
that little thing.
That one tiny little
Yeah.
noise, and then sometimes you probably have to listen to it over and over.
Well,
or
yeah, that's with
whatever.
the audio, but you get
Break it down.
the visual too, the video footage. So you have to watch and see if there's
Oh, if they match
some-
up.
no.
No.
What are you even
I don't
talking
know.
about? You're making crap up.
Well, maybe.
Holy. Okay, no. No, I'm saying. So you're
I
watching.
try not to watch this stuff on purpose. Okay, go on.
Okay, so you're watching the footage, and you could
Yes.
see like a little movement here, or the I don't know, the curtains move, or this little light, or all these different things that you could see. So you're like this, you're staring at the screen for hours and hours and hours, So yeah,
Yeah.
she don't have the patience for that stuff. You see her
I
right now,
have
she's
no
like, "Oh,
patience. I do
It's-
not.
go
You
figure."
definitely have to have patience and undivided attention.
Ugh.
Yes.
I am working on it. Thank you, Will.
Yeah. Unless somebody just got hit in the head with a 2x4 and everything. Yeah, she's not gonna watch.
Oh,
And-
no,
And it better happen
Imagine-
within 5 minutes.
yeah.
Imagine doing all that work and then not capturing anything.
Yeah.
It is so disheartening.
Well, that was a tough thing when
Ah.
we filmed Voice of the Unknown, because we went on several investigations. We're going with Rip Crew like at least once a week, once every 2 weeks, right? And fortunately, there was a lot of activity going on, right? But man, there's also a lot of time for hours we'd sit there and there's nothing at all really happening. And we're capturing all that footage and all stuff. But one of the cool things about it was I wasn't under any kind of pressure or anything. So if something happened, it happened. If it didn't, it didn't.
Oh, right.
So I could just, go with what we got.
Right.
That's
I
it.
hate when something you experienced yourself doesn't get caught on a camera or on a recorder.
Oh,
that's
right.
terrible.
And then you just like, I know this happened. Well, let's try to find something.
Next time
that
you get
happened.
locked out, bust out the cell phone and say, "Look it, I'm locked." That would be kind of
I'm
funny.
okay. Yeah, me and Troy, my son, right? Outside together. Because I thought, I mean, sometimes it's like, oh, well, maybe Troy locked me out, right? I was taking out the dogs, whatever. My kid locks me out. It makes sense. But when you're both locked out,
Yeah,
then
that stinks.
that's odd.
So you know what I do is when I go out, take the dogs out or whatever, I'll keep that much of the door open. Yeah,
We keep the door open a little bit.
that's what I do.
And
I'm not gonna get locked out
I
there.
know, but like it's crazy because
If something's
that
doing
door messed up. There was an electronic piece on the door in this room,
I will not get locked
and
out.
that won't work now. That's the door over there that would open by itself, and it's been doors.
Since I've been here,
Everything
has
has been
happened. Has anything happened since I've been here? Have you noticed anything?
just clicks and noises that scare me, but it's just the air turning on or the ductwork or
Exactly.
like something creaking.
So if you want to get rid of your paranormal activity and want something chips down, just invite me over for a while. It's out of there, believe it.
Y'all will.
Call me. We'll get rid of it.
Now, if you're on investigation with me and you hear a lot of clicks and pops and stuff like that, it's usually my bones. So
Right.
It's an internal paranormal occurrence.
Yeah, it's an internal.
who knew that my 50s would be so mean to me?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You're human, and that's what's wrong with you. We all
Yeah, you have to
become-
tell me about it when I get there. You know what I mean?
we have
I'm
to-
not there yet, am I?
You're not a machine yet, so
Oh,
you've got a long
I'm
ways
talking
to
about
go.
being in my 50s. I'm not there yet, am I?
No.
Whatever. She's
Lucky
making
guy.
stuff up. I've been in my 50s for a while now, but yeah, it's a little bit different than my 20s, but not much different than my 30s.
Oh yeah, you are very fit and healthy and good
Yeah, I've been
looking for
blessed.
your age. Okay, I just
You're trying to
threw
come
that
on
in.
to me.
for
Get
your
interviewed here. You're supposed to be
Yeah, I'm
professional. You're not supposed to be
sorry.
coming on to
I
me.
can't help it.
Get a room.
This is our daily life, folks.
Yes, this is what we
This is
do.
us
Okay,
every
if
day.
people don't like it, they don't have to watch.
She's been fairly
The over amorous,
Appropriate,
the over amorous tales of Damnable.
That's right. Dude, it's gonna be great. I can't wait. And the whole process of filming something, I mean, it's quite intensive and everything. But the cool thing about it is it's all gonna be right here on the ranch for the most part. I'm gonna try to get a hold of some folks like locally, like stores and different things, because I want to
Yeah.
actually go and film in some of these local establishments, because I think it'll add to the film.
It will add to the community
Yeah.
as well.
It'll make it'll make the film look bigger and more like a bigger budget project.
Right.
Well, Martindale naturally attracts these film scouts.
Yeah. What movie do they have? Or film? Not. It wasn't a film. It was. Well, there is film. It's been shot here,
The
but
Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead's been here, so TV
Yeah.
show.
They actually did by the silos in Main Street. They
Yeah.
actually did, and I don't have my phone right now, but I would be able to tell you the episode.
What are you
and
gonna
everything.
call somebody?
No, no.
Well, the original Halloween, the scene in the cemetery was filmed in Cedar Park,
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
and that's not far from here.
No.
So like, there's been a lot of filming done around this area, Austin, San Marcos, San Antonio, New Braunfels, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, we look forward to bringing some film stuff going on around here. I mean, that'd be great. Martindale, little town.
It's fitting. And it's a great spot.
And it's creepy.
It-
Wow.
The one town that I went and investigated their jail, and I cannot remember the name of it. Lockhart, yeah.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
they filmed Secondhand Lions there,
Yeah.
and there was another one. It was, I guess, one of those romance movies. I can't think of what the name of it is, but they've had
The
quite a
Notebook.
few. No, I don't think it was The Notebook. It
No, I'm
was.
just kidding. It's the only romance thing I've ever.
Uh, I can't
You have
remember,
your
but
own real life romance.
people look. As I say, people look it up. Lockhart, Texas. I think there's been 3 or 4
No,
different movies filmed
It's
there.
known for barbecue places. for
Oh,
sure.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape was filmed
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was funny though, seeing Johnny Depp in that, and then Leonardo DiCaprio when he was younger. It's kind of wild. Yeah.
Man,
Grew up.
it's a lot of history around here, man. That's why I love it
Yes,
this way.
it's rich.
A lot of haunted history.
The heart of Texas, man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rich with heart.
we did a lot of paranormal investigations down in Seguin. So
Oh,
yeah, a lot of stuff going on. You have the haunted Magnolia down there, the Moshine Mansion, and when we were at the Palace theater, yeah, that's where we had the premiere for Voice of the Unknown. There was a lot of stuff going on inside there. It was kind of creepy.
Oh, that whole town has got something going on.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
It has a weird vibe to it. It's kind of strange.
So there was a house that's right down like 2 or 3 blocks away from the Magnolia, and a friend of ours bought it, and she was having it remodeled to be a B&B. And as the construction stuff was going on, activity picked up pretty bad.
Oh.
And so we got in there, and I had a REM pod sitting there, and it was beeping like I'd never heard it beep before. And I don't remember if it was me or somebody else made the comment, it sounds like Morse code.
No kid.
Oh.
So I got out my phone and I found an app that you could type in a sentence and it would type out or it would do the beeps
Decode
and
it.
dashes and everything for whatever you spelled out.
Wow.
So I'd ask a question and then I'd get an answer. Now I'm not quick enough to figure out what it is, but I just thought, wow, this is really reacting to it. So then the next day we got up, decided, hey, let's look around town, and because we were going to investigate again the next night. We went into this gift shop. I kid you not, there was a bracelet there, and then spelled out in Morse code was the word Seguin.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, this is weird.
That's
and then
really weird.
Wow.
Come to find out that house had been the post office at one time. And they used to do Morse code through the post office.
Oh,
that's
weird.
freaky. That's freaky right there.
Yeah.
Coincidence? I don't know, but
That's
That's a pretty strange occurrence for a coincidence.
and mind you, we got all our equipment ready to go. Everything was lined out on this bed. And I got all my stuff put away. My buddy came in to put his stuff away, and he goes, "Hey man, where's my digital recorder?" I'm like, well, it was right here. But we went back went back to the room. Couldn't find it in that room anywhere. We looked all around that house, and finally I told the landlady, I said, look, if you run across this recorder, please save it for me. And one day she had some demolition guys coming in. They were tearing down a wall. They found that recorder in the wall.
What?
No way. Holy crap.
How the hell did it get there?
Yeah, how would it get in the wall, right?
Unless they could go through things, which
I don't know. I mean, was there a mouse that grabbed it and went through a hole and took it back there, or what? But you'd think I would have noticed it.
no way.
Yeah, the Magnolia.
They didn't want you to have that.
I don't know.
It's the weirdest thing.
At the Magnolia, we had an occurrence where there was an old safe in the front room, and there was this it's like a metal star. I don't know what it was made of, iron or something, but it was really heavy, and it was inside the safe, with the door open. We walked out of the room, came back in, and the star was on top of the safe. Whoa. Nobody was in that room at all. Man. Yeah, things happen that are pretty odd, So,
it just freaks you right out.
Hopefully you won't have any actual paranormal occurrences during filming.
Or will they?
Will
Dun
will.
dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
You never know. It's crazy.
So Will, I know you got not social security, social media, and you've got your movies and everything. Where can people find them?
Ooh, they can find us on a lot of different places. I would encourage everybody go to Ranch Rehab DIY for our YouTube content. That's really good stuff. If you want to get a preview of what this place looks like before the movie comes out next spring, check it out. Check out Ranch Rehab DIY, subscribe, all that stuff. Also, we got a Facebook. We've got a Damnable page on Facebook right now. So it's Damnable, the movie. Go to that, like the page, and keep up with upcoming stuff. If anybody wants to get a hold of me, if they have any questions, whatever, about the film or whatever, willscoville@gmail.com, hit me up, But yeah, check us out on social media. That's really cool stuff. And of course, we got the Ranch Rehab DIY Facebook page as well. So,
yeah. You went and changed your Instagram name on me because I went to look one day. I'm like, that sucker.
He deleted me or blocked me.
He done left me, and then I found out you changed it to the Ranch Rehab.
Yeah, I changed everything over to that. So obviously we got a Twitter too. I forget everything. So we got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube.
Yeah.
Reddit. Whatever.
Reddit,
yeah, all kinds of crap.
We don't use most of them, only basically 2 of them.
Yeah, but Ranch Rehab DIY, but go to our YouTube, check it out.
Yeah.
And please subscribe
or
comment,
like,
share.
whatever.
But we like a lot of commenting, interaction. That's always good stuff. Appreciate it.
Yes, it helps us a lot. It doesn't cost you anything but a couple minutes of your time, and it does wonders for us. It really does. And
we appreciate it.
If you would send me all your links so I can put them up.
Yes.
If you don't mind, I'll put those in the description.
Will do.
And I look forward to this project and anything else that you got going on, man. You're an awesome human being. And I finally got to meet you, Jenny.
Yay!
That's right.
Nice to meet
8675309.
Yeah.
And we need to get together beforehand, so maybe I can throw some ideas at you if you want.
Yeah, exactly. Swing by here, we'll meet you over there, whatever. Just give me a shout anytime. In between your nursery gigs there, babysitting.
Yeah, pawpaw duty. It was mostly Mondays and Fridays, but the lady that was taking care of him, she got called back to duty, so we had to find another one, and now they think he's going to go all 5 days. I'm like, Pawpaw's off duty.
Just give me a shout anytime. You know that I'm just down the road.
I appreciate it, man. Well, as we said, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channels. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by, and please come back. And for those of you who are regular, your support does really mean a lot. And so I'm going to leave it at that. And thank you all for your time. And until the next one, please, everyone, take care. Be kind to one another. God bless and peace.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Listen to the Vibes. You can catch us on Buzzsprout or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. And on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook at The Vibes Broadcast Network